Welcome back, everyone. It's a crazy time, plenty of volatility, prices just flying all over the place. Let's get straight into it. Like I said, welcome back, everyone. Today's been another day of a lot of crazy price action, a lot of liquidations, I'm sure, have happened. Let's just take a look at the insanity really quick before I head on over to the news. I guess we'll just take a look at this on the Bitstamp chart here. And on the hourly time frame here, you can see the move up from about 29k to 33k was a swift one in about 6-7 hours, and the move back down 1 hour, $3,200 erased. But we are rallying onwards and upwards as we speak right now, looking for yet another hourly closure. Actually, it just confirmed another closure on this hourly, a higher high above the previous hourly closure, so I'm expecting more continuation, and we're seeing a good bit of follow through thus far. But an insane move in an extremely low amount of time, and right back up. What do you know? Volatility definitely up there. Look on the daily. Yeah, and yesterday we got to tick back up out of kind of the downwards trend that we were making the past 4 to 7 ticks there, and made a little higher high on above these few last ticks, but have not regained the moving average, so probably will continue on losing volatility as the move progresses. Okay, I need to look at the news. We'll save the analysis for later. Let's check it out. Super bullish once again. Institutions FOMO buying. Great news article. Bitcoin will rise above 100k in 2021. Nasdaq has no doubts about it, or so it would seem. Yeah, unsurprisingly, once again, all of the news is turned super bullish. Let's head on over to the Fear and Greed Index. Ticking back to a 93. Actually, ticking down lower than yesterday, surprisingly. But like I said a million times before, we're still in that all-time high area on the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, and when we do turn down from here, it's going to be severe, and that does have confluence with a lot of the other things that we were looking at. But let's head on back over to price action here. Look at the daily closure. We got the close above the top side of the Bollinger Band, and seeing the follow through on the upside here in the last 6 hours since it closed. But if we do close this next daily above around 32,630, we'll call it 650 rather, I do expect yet again more continuation to the upside coming into the next week. And daily stocks just cross back up to the upside, very erect to the upside as well. Getting pretty high up there, pretty high. We're ticking at a 95 currently. Not really all-time high area. Could tick up to like 98 almost. And that would be talking about possibly being an all-time high area. It's looking like around 97 or 98 is the highest. Here's a 98.5. Yeah, we're definitely in risky territory here, but until we turn around, I mean, this is just gonna continue on pushing higher. Head on back over to Coinbase here, and daily RSI as well, just diverging away from the moving average, just getting back up into the oversold territory. But we can hang out in the oversold territory for quite some time. We're gonna hop on down to the 4-hour here on Bitcoin. 4-hour. Now there is about 3 hours remaining on this, but if we do get this closure above 33,176 for those people watching early, and do expect more continuation to the upside after that, as well as getting the 4-hour closure above the all-time high 4-hour closure here at 33,113. And it does look like we're making yet again another push higher. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Did get the 30-minute higher high closure, as well as the hourly. Yes. Yeah. So up next, 4-hour. As long as we do get this closure above 33,150. And I think that just about wraps it up for Bitcoin. Let's head on over to Ethereum, the real star in my eyes. And we'll head on over to the weekly here. So Ethereum does have a pretty significant weekly closure coming up here. We do have, for the first time in, how long it's been? The first time in nearly 3 years, a chance to close a higher high above this resistance zone. So as long as we close anywhere above 784.84, we will have a higher high above this resistance area here, and I will be expecting us to come up and test the 812 area firstly, and then we'll come up and see if we can break some further resistances after that. But that is coming in around 18 hours, it'll be about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So we'll see if we can get that closure. Weekly Stokes here, still cross to the upside and making a higher high over the previous. So no bearish divergence there. And weekly RSI still just diverging away from the moving average, just like Bitcoin, and poking its head up into the oversold territory. Head on down to the daily here. Daily here, we did reject from closing above the top side of the Bollinger Bands, but it looks like on this daily we're going to get yet again another chance. We would have to get a closure above 795.73 to confirm the closure above there, and then I would expect on the daily yet again another green day. That would also be in confluence with us breaking out of this blue box territory, which is the previous resistance we were looking at from 3 years ago. Definitely a pretty big area to be looking at, and we might not even break it on the first pass. Could be a sell on the first pass and then reaccumulate a little bit lower before coming back up to testing it. But on the daily, it's looking pretty good on the stochastics here, poking up into this zone. On the RSI, it looks like we were just bouncing off the moving average and then coming up to test, see if we can get it up into the bullish control zone. And volatility kind of just falling off as we've lost the moving average over the past few weeks of price action. So we do expect the volatility to continue dropping off. Take a look at the 4 hour here. Let me see if I have a better 4 hour chart over here. It looks a little bit better. So really we're just playing in these ranges here. Between the last consolidation range and blue box territory at about 750 and topside resistance coming in. We're looking at basically right where we're at right now, the previous previous swing high on the 4 hour. So any closure above there, and we'll see if we can get that closure on the daily, the next daily close. 4 hour Stokes cross to the upside, extremely erect, heading straight for the bullish control zone. And RSI coming down, not even getting the chance to test the moving average, just coming down, poking its head into the neutral control zone here, and headed on back upwards. And 4 hour volatility just kind of tailing off as well. We're kind of going into a bit of a consolidation range here, seeing what our next move is. But we do have a chance to break out once again after a little bit, I guess, a short-term consolidation. But that short-term consolidation was about a 5% drop in an hour. Not too bad. Let's take a little look at Ethereum Bitcoin pairing here, because it's looking a little bit wrecked. If you're long on Ethereum, yeah, you do have a chance here of this becoming the technical bottom if we do not get the 4 hour closure below, basically right where we're at, just about 6 satoshis lower than here. And if we do get that closure, you can't expect yet again another lower low. Will be coming in very soon. Probably come down and test somewhere around in this area here. Would also line up with the 786 retracement, so could come back down and test 2151 with ease, and that would be a technical place of reversal, and then we can start talking about true bottoms at that point and see what kind of formations we can make off of that. Take a look at the daily. Yeah, the daily doesn't look good either. About to get especially if we get this next daily closure lower than here, or any wick below 2278, and this is a sell. Daily stochastics cross to the downside, fresh cross. This was pretty much your chance right here to get out of the bottom. And daily RSI saying the same thing, losing the moving average after regaining it, rejecting from getting back into the neutral zone, and then heading straight on back down into the oversold territory. So definitely not the best look for this pairing here, but like I said, you do have that 786 and still technical lower highs if we were to confirm above 2070. But overall, you are still in a technical uptrend here with higher highs and higher lows. Take a look at the weekly really quick, snaking around and cross back to the downside. Could incite a few more weeks of downside, especially if we were to lose the neutral zone and head back down into bearish territory there. And just rejecting off of the moving average there and headed straight back down. Yeah, this is not the greatest look, but like I said, we do have the chance to form that technical bottom here if we can't turn this around at the current moment in time within the next 2 hours and 46 minutes. I think that just about wraps it up for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like and subscribe for more. Thanks.